Imagine a world where the sun is just a memory, a faded photograph in the minds of the oldest survivors, spoken of in hushed tones as if it were a fairy tale. The sky above us flickers between ash and rust, a permanent twilight that never gives way to true day or night. The ground below is nothing but poisoned dust, stretching endlessly, swallowing up any trace of what once was. That's the only world I've ever known. My name's Nora, and I was born on level 93 of Tower 17, one of those iron skeletons scraping at the sky, built by hands that never saw sunlight. Down below? No one goes there anymore. The earth died long ago, or so we're told. The stories say the air is poison, the ground haunted by the ghosts of a lost world. Up in the towers, the Dominion Corps runs everything. It decides who eats, who works, who gets to dream. It's not a government, it's an AI. A cold, calculating mind that tracks every heartbeat, every word, every dream. There are no secrets from the core. People barely speak, not because we don't have stories, but because a wrong word, a wrong idea could make you disappear. We live in the shadow of silence, where even hope feels dangerous. But sometimes, a whisper is all it takes to change everything. A single word, passed from ear to ear, can spark a revolution or a tragedy. My grandmother, before she vanished, once leaned in close and said, "There is still green beneath the dust." Her voice was barely more than a breath, but it planted a seed in my mind that never stopped growing. I never forgot that. Even when the world tried to make me forget, her words echoed in my heart. So I did what no one's supposed to do. I started searching. I dug through forbidden archives, piecing together scraps of a world that might have been, or could be again. I hacked into the Corps' most restricted files, risking everything for a glimpse of the truth. What I found was something impossible, something that shouldn't exist. Maps, ancient, hidden away, leading to a place outside the towers. A place that the Corps had tried to erase from memory, as if it were afraid of what might be found there. A place deep below us, marked only as Vault Eden. The name itself felt like a promise, or maybe a warning. Maybe it was a trap, set by the Corps to catch dreamers like me. Maybe it was just a myth, a story to keep hope alive in a hopeless world. Or maybe, just maybe, it was real. I needed to believe there was something more, something the Dominion Corps couldn't touch, something pure and untouched by the world above. I clung to that hope, even when it felt foolish, because sometimes, hope is all you have left. That night, with nothing but a stolen breath mask, a fragment of the map, and my grandmother's words echoing in my mind, I slipped through a narrow ventilation duct and climbed down into the world below. Every step was a goodbye to the only life I'd ever known. No alarms, no one to stop me. The sky didn't care. The world was silent, as if holding its breath, waiting to see what I would do next. But as my boots hit the poisoned ground, I felt a strange hope rising. It was fragile, but it was real. A spark in the darkness, daring to believe in something better. The Dominion Corps says the Earth is dead. It broadcasts that message every day. A mantra meant to keep us afraid, to keep us from looking for more. But what if it's just waiting? Waiting for someone to believe, someone to find the green beneath the dust. Maybe the world isn't as empty as we've been told. Maybe it's just sleeping, waiting for a reason to wake up. My story isn't finished. Maybe nobody will ever know what happened to me. Maybe I'll become just another ghost story, a warning whispered in the towers. Or maybe one day the towers will fall, and the world will remember that hope can survive even in the darkest places. Maybe someone else will follow the path I started, and find what I was searching for. Thanks for listening. If you believe in impossible things too, maybe you've already started your own escape. Maybe hope is contagious, and all it takes is one person to light the way for others.